Welcome back. This is episode 13, and this will cover getting 3 masks, a heart piece, and some errands. First, what you want to do is you want to get some red potion before we go on this task, because you'll need it. After you get the red potion, call Epona, which we got in the last video, and make your way towards Milk Road. In Milk Road, we're going to take a different route and go to the Goemon racetrack. There, we will race the Goemon brothers for a mask, which we'll need for later. Also, a lot of stuff in this video will be sped up to make it go faster, so it's less for you to watch, because there's a lot of boring stuff of going places. So what you want to do now is call Epona. Like I said, make your way to the Goemon racetrack. This is some nice music. I gotta tell you, it's pretty sweet. Alright, now if you don't have any rubies, because it does take 10 rubies to raise some. Yes, you'll have to raise them both. If you don't have any rubies, go back to Milk Road, and those plants, they're in a circle. If you hit them, you'll get some rubies. So don't worry if you don't have any rubies with you. Yes, like I said, 10 rubies to raise them both at once. And it's not very hard, just keep your cool, keep your distance. Be careful how many carrots you use, because you don't want to use too much, and you don't want your carrots to run out. So just make sure you take your time, and at the very end, use all your carrots, and then it's like that. I think it's a bit easier than Ocarina of Time, because that guy cheats, but this is a bit easier, so take your time, and you should make it. Without a doubt in your first try or something. Alright! You just beat him. Now, the mask we got is called the Gibble's mask, and that'll be used in the way future videos to reach a certain area which you couldn't reach before. And yeah, so now we're gonna make our way to the graveyard, and we're gonna get 2 masks, a heart piece, and a bottle. And that'll cover this video. So, first what you want to do is you want to go over here, get your Legend of Truth out, and talk to this guy, which is invisible. This is why I told you to bring some red potion, because he's going to need it to feel better, and then he'll give you the stone mask. Welcome to Ikana Graveyard. This is where we're gonna get the stuff I said we're gonna get. Minus one mask, which we got before. First off, we need to verse this one dude, this big skeleton dude. And let me tell you, I spent probably a good hour on it. So I cut out a lot of it. I just showed the part where I did good on it. So this boss right here is pretty easy. What you want to do is play the Song of Awakening, Awaken. He's gonna run, and then you'll have to chase him. But if you use arrows to stun him, you're like, what happened? And then you can hopefully get to him. If you're by him, when you stun him with the arrow, like close to him, and then he'll start to fight you. It's kind of difficult, but you can do it. It's possible. I like the part where Link and him, they stared at each other, and then after a while, Link's like, aye, you may leave. I think that's pretty sweet. I don't know about you, but I like that. Alright, now this part, you can do it this way, like I'm doing, or you can use the Goron mask, which is a bit more difficult, whichever one suits you. If you use the Goron mask, make sure you roll until your spikes come out and just jump up on them. Alright, now here in the treasure chest, you get the Captain's Hat. This will let you talk with the little skeleton dudes. Now we want to make it the first night. Because on the first night, second night, and third night, you'll be going through a grave. Each night, a different grave. And each grave represents something that's unique, like an item or something. We'll also be getting a song as well. So make sure you wear your captain's hat as you talk to them on those nights. And these 3 graves, they're pretty simple to beat. They shouldn't take much to do. You can get them done pretty fast. With that said, I'll stop talking until we get into the first grave. Here we are in the first grave out of 3. First off, you want to kill all the bats to make a chest appear holding 50 rubies. And after you beat the bats, you want to light the torches so the door will open. I fast forwarded this part because I didn't do a good job. I could have done better. Alright, after you step in there, you'll be faced with one of my favorite enemies, probably my most favorite enemy in the Zelda series so far, which is the Iron Knuckle. Oh yeah. So, I'll see you guys in there. Here is the first Iron Knuckle in this grave. Now, this guy takes 4 harshness damage, and for the first phase, just do a lot of jump attacks, you'll kill him fast. For the second phase, make sure you lock on again, and if you're not sure and you're not feeling that good, make sure you run around until you're confident. Last thing is, make sure you're confident when you're doing this. Just don't think, just go with the flow. If you think of defeat, you're already done defeat. So just take it easy. Because there's one more you have to face, which is in the second grave. Good luck. Go over there, talk to the guy, and he'll tell ya you don't like bats. I don't blame him. Alright, and then after that, just go over there, kill the bats, because he wants them to go away, so if you kill him, come back to him, he'll give you 30 rubies for killing all the bats. So I'll be doing it in fast forward mode. So I'll see you on the second night. Alright, here we are on the second night. Talk to the guy once again, or I should say the skeleton. Why do I keep calling him a guy? He's a skeleton. Talk to the skeleton and he'll open the grave for the second grave. Hop in there. Make sure you have your lens of truth out and some arrows. And I'll explain more in a bit. Because you'll be versing some spiders, some bats. So I'm going to take care of that. And then I'll see you when we verse the Iron Knuckle in a few minutes here. Alright, I'm gonna tell you a little story about these two. Link's like, deja vu. And he's like, wahaha, touche, touche. Link's like, I got you again. I got you again. Come get me, come get me. Haunting him. And he's like, oh no, now I got you. Link's like, oh no, oh no. Doing backflips, trying to avoid him. And then the Iron Knuckle's like, aha, I blocked your attack. Oh no, you got me again. And Link's like, come on, man, I'm taunting you. And he's like, no, you got me. You got him and his brother. Alright, with that said, open the chest to get a piece of heart. And then I will see you on the third and final night for this grave hunting stuff. Yeah. Alright, in here you will see Damp. I'm gonna call him Damp from Ocarina of Time. So here you see Damp, and he's running around. He's like, I can't see. And he looks so weird and funny and pathetic at the same time. Now, the reason why I've been stopping a lot right here is because there is a wall master somewhere. Now I don't want him to take me to the beginning because it'll freak me the crap out. So talk to this guy, he'll say he can't see, and he's like, oh, a fairy? So make sure you Z-target him, and then make sure you back up slowly, and he'll follow you around. And the goal here is to search the, you want him to dig up the sand, and you're looking for 3, you could say, pole fires. Because you know when you defeat a pole, who's behind that, you're looking for 3 of them. Now, in my case, I got the hardest ones, I think. 1 on the ground and 2 way on top, which we'll get to that in a second. So, after you do all After you get all 3 pole fires, whatever you want to call them, then a big pole will appear. Defeat it to get a bottle. Empty bottle. Alright, I'll see you guys in a few minutes when the pole appears. Okay, here's a big pole which kicks my butt. He takes a lot of hits, but after you defeat him, a chest will appear containing the 4th bottle. Now, before I sign out, I want to say something. This video will air on the 15th of February 2013, which will be a Friday, this Friday. Now, I'm going to be taking a break till the 22nd, which is a whole week off, to work on other projects and do other stuff. So, while I'm gone, I'm going to have an elevator video out every day for a whole week to take Majora's Mask's place. And when I get back the 22nd of February 2013, there'll be a new episode till I beat the game. With that said, this is Eric signing out, and I'll see you a week later on the 22nd.
You